He likes making his. He likes giving his horse a long face.
Not the best horse mechanics, I gotta say.
Well, it's about like Assassin's Creed.
I felt like, I mean, Red Dead Redemption is the best ever.
Well, it's a Western.
Yeah,
it's gonna have the best.
It seems like the horse is pretty important in this.
Dude, the horse is
I mean,
awesome.
until I get a Jeep.
until I get a Jeep, then the horse is irrelevant.
Then I'll eat
Right?
the horse and turn its feet into glue.
Calvin, you know what you can't do with a Jeep? Say, teleport to me, Jeep.
I'm sure you
What
can.
if I have
You
a
can
driver?
teleport everything else.
You can have a driver that just waits on you.
Sure.
Good job.
The dude
Where?
down there.
They won't trust you with a Jeep. I don't know who won't.
You guys.
Oh. There's a guy.
No.
Right there.
Whoa, there's a guy right there.
No. I was the one that spotted him.
There's.
Go, go.
On the right, there's a guy on the right too.
Right
Right there. Right there.
Yeah, he's already marked.
On there.
Asshole.
Did you see him? He's about 70 meters away.
Try 60.
Oh, okay. I'd seen him way before. So.
Were you guys talking about Red Dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
Brian
saying
was like,
the horse mechanics aren't. the
Brian
best.
said, yeah, Red Dead's horse mechanics were the best, and that game is pretty old now.
Yeah.
What are you done?
But Zelda's gonna be the best now.
Nope.
You know why? Because the horse runs around things.
Eric, I hope Hideo gets involved in making Legend of Zelda,
Mm-hmm.
and then you sit there watching cutscenes that go on forever, and you're just like, it took 20 shots for that boss to die.
That happened.
I would love it. I would laugh so much.
I would love that so
You
much
both
too.
have to admit, it was ridiculous. 27 shots of a helicopter falling down. It was a little bit too many shots.
It was a lot
How
of
much
shit
blood?
going on.
Yeah, but there was just...
It's gonna take these guys out.
Take out that guy in the middle, because that guy's on the left, that guy's on the right.
Yeah, but I can take out the guy in the tower quickly without anybody else seeing.
That guy's
him
right next to
fall.
him.
Yeah, but he won't see him fall.
Alright.
It's above him.
Damn, Aaron, fuck.
Alright.
That's what Hideo would do.
Hideo? I think you missed.
Nope. He's rubbing.
Don't shoot the barrel. Oh, shit.
Ah,
Good
shit!
Calvin.
That'd be so funny if for some reason it just went boom.
Or you shoot this guy and it explodes.
Is that all of them?
It's all the ones that I spotted.
Yeah, but that one over there is...
One down.
Two down.
It takes like a minute.
Takes a good bit.
Well, I only shot him once from pretty far away. So it doesn't go very deep.
I think it just depends on where you shoot.
Yeah.
No,
Shot
not
most
from
of
how
these
far.
guys in the arm.
I like that you hear them like they're sleeping, but they wake up as soon as they
Shit.
go up in the sky. You notice that? Because they scream.
Mhm.
So they have to go, huh?
Vishka. Back on it.
I think all that does, unless we get it upgraded and stuff, and it works, is that you just send it away and then they can't use it against you back. You know what I mean?
So you basically just destroy it.
Make sure you jump off of
Yeah, I was gonna throw him. Yet.
Yeah, difficult that
it. What
would
if you like land on that spike?
On that spike
and
and
you
just-
ah!
That would be so cool.
You threw him under a tent too.
I know. Well, that wasn't the direction I was intending to throw him. Throw him out here, That was all good.
Ryan said the Hideo Kojima Zelda would be ridiculous. Bye. Okay, call your horse. To me, horse.
Shit.
What?
People can't hear that.
I mean,
They can if you do it right next to them. Oh. That is a freaky horse.
I like how like you just like you're looking this way and you look all the way around you and you get back here and the horse is just there.
Yeah. Shit.
What?
I didn't check the
Fence and
to make
stuff
sure
or-
that there wasn't anything.
Items, gear,
Yeah.
metal, bio, residue.
It's not Ghostbusters.
There's stuff. You know what I hope they would do? Is make another Ghostbusters video game. Did you guys ever play that?
No, I haven't.
Oh my gosh. I love that game. It was written by, the horse is sneakier than you, and a lot quieter. I think they're talking about you cowards.
Yeah.
Well, one was less than that.
Yeah.
But,
Let them talk.
like the game was written by, crap, I can't remember the names now. I was gonna say Hideo. I'm like, that's not right. But the same guys who did, Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Dan Aykroyd and, Harold Ramis.
I had Ramus, but I couldn't think of Aykroyd.
There is a Hideo Kojima Zelda. It was called Lunar Nights for the DS. Oh, is that knocking it out?
Yeah.
Jump off it.
Horse is a dick.
That horse is a man. I only ever played Lunar Nights. He's like running over. See, if there's a Jeep, it would kill it.
Woohoo! I want a Jeep.
No.
I don't want a Jeep.
You know what you want? You want the D-Walker.
Yeah, I do.
I saw that in like a gameplay, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" It's like strangling him.
It's fine.
I like how the sheep bleat in terror.
Who's that?
Bless him. Big boss, animal rescuer. Eric, you think that if Zelda came out this year, it would be Game of the Year instead of like this game, or even Fallout 4? Ooh! Wow. Like, you think it's gonna be that?
I would need more information. but
Drastically
I
good?
probably would enjoy it more. Just because I like Zelda more.
Rescued right to the dinner table.
Heck yeah.
What if that's? We're gonna rescue these animals, and all you do, you get back to like, well, we're having bear steaks tonight. What?
That'd be
I thought
awesome.
I rescued him. No.
I hear that bear that primarily eat a diet of blueberries, like the best meat you can have.
It's really good.
They have like almost like blue meat.
Blue meat. Huh?
Yeah, it's so red it's blue.
It's
So red.
so
it's
red
blue.
it's blue.
Yeah.
Aren't those entirely different colors on the?
They are.
No, but
Color
you
spectrum?
know what I'm saying.
Something like the target. After you grab
Terrible.
hold of an
I don't know how something so red is blue.
I mean, in terms of white and red meat,
Is that like blue cheese?
It'll be tough this year between Metal Gear Solid 5 and Fallout 4. I really can't think of any other games that would be in the running for it. You know what I mean? Until Dawn was kind of cool, but I don't think it really. I don't know if it stands up. Because have you guys seen any Until Dawn stuff?
Uh-uh.
I really want to. I want to play through that. We might do October because October I really want to do a YouTube/live stream like month for horror games and stuff. But Until Dawn is basically like. You know what Heavy Rain is, Calvin?
No.
Heavy Rain is a very heavily like cinematic type of like game.
Horror
It's
game?
No, it's just a game.
Oh.
It's like a action drama suspense. It's not
Okay.
horror. The idea is that there's like a murder on the loose and you play 4 different characters trying to find and catch this murderer.
Okay.
One is a dad whose kid has been kidnapped by the murderer. Another one's a reporter who's like doing research and trying to find stuff out. One's a private eye who's been hired by people that have already been murdered, their like, relatives. And the other one's an FBI agent who's trying to stop this murder. And you play as those 4 through the whole storyline. But it's very cinematic. A lot of it's like Metal Gear Solid cutscenes, but as if like you have to push buttons to react in the cutscenes to make things happen.
Interesting.
So like when like the boss and Snake are fighting each other in Metal Gear Solid 3, you would have to like hit X or R2 or like shake the controller for doing attacks, and if you mess up, then your arm gets broken, or then you hit the boss and you get a good attack, or then you screw up and you fly off the bridge and you die.
Right.
There's outcomes in the game where like all the characters you play can die, or there's outcomes in the game where like everyone can live, or like half people can live, half people die. You know, like maybe the father succeeds, maybe the father doesn't succeed, like that kind of stuff.
Wow.
Like there's like I forget how many different endings, but there's a lot of
That
endings.
would drive me crazy.
What, all the endings?
Knowing that, like, everything decision I made, I could have done something different.
Yeah.
You know?
Like you make one decision and you screw up, and then like
I just want to restart.
I really what's funny is like me and when I worked at GameStop, I played it and my GameStop manager played it, and when we talked about it after we finished it, we had like I had the bet like we killed the murderer, like I had all my guys that lived to save the little boy, like I did all that stuff. When I talked to him, he like the murderer got away, everybody died. I was like, holy shit.
Sure, you play the same game?
But Until Dawn, from what I've seen of it, looks like the same style of gameplay where it's very cinematic and you make choices as you're playing, and there's not really cutscenes. There's like, you know, there's like little movies, but you control what's going on most of the time.
Right.
But you control like 8 people who are trying to survive until dawn in this weird area. I forget, they're like in the mountains or something like that. And there's like a killer trying to kill them all. And it's like very story driven, but also very like scary, suspenseful.
That's all your blood.
Yep.
And we can understand what they're saying. Did they say we saw a balloon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snake attaches little notes to the animals. This had better be on the table when I get back. I want this with mint sauce. Until Dawn was surprisingly good. It was stuck in development hell for a couple years. So I didn't realize how long they were developing that. Ooh, good shot. Does the first person mechanic feel better?
Yeah.
You know when you let go, it should save if you want to go in first person automatically, right? If not, we can change that in options. You wanted to change that?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Like that way, if the last time you used this weapon was in first person, whenever you pull it out again, you automatically go to first person.
Okay.
Holy crap, that's crazy. Until
What?
Dawn was supposed to be released on PS3.
Wow.
You know how bad that sucks then? Because they had to work on this game to get it ready for a release, and then that failed, so they had to basically recreate it for a whole different console. As far as like programming wise, like story elements and all that, they can have all created and made up. But they have to reprogram everything.
You gonna extract him?
I've watched some live streams of Until Dawn. It looks really cool. And apparently it's kind of the same idea where like if you screw up, your character can just die. You can let him live, you can let him die. It all depends on what you do.
Wow.
So Calvin, I think I'd love to watch you play. We should play Heavy Rain. I have it for PS3.
Yeah?
Actually, I think it's only on PS3. They had another game that was made by the same company that was called, crap, what was it called? It had William Dafoe in it.
Subject on board. Leave the rest
Man,
of
I
us.
can't remember what it was called. But it was very along the same line. But it was more supernaturally.
Yeah.
It was about a woman who had like this weird like spirit or something like that followed her, and you had to control her and the spirit and stuff or something like that. I forget how it worked out. I played a little bit of it, but I never finished it. Beyond Two Souls. Thank you, Brian. Fuck this.
Brian's on the ball.
Brian knows all this stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, I know what you're talking about.